There's something really personal about baking, and people take a bite of a cupcake and think this reminds me of way back when, or this reminds me of my grandma, or this flavor reminds me of my childhood favorite dessert.
Yeah, baking's important. I think food in general is important. You spend a lot of your time around a table talking, and I think if some of the best conversations are when you're eating, you're sitting there, you're enjoying something, or sharing even a delicious food with someone, you remember that or you look forward to it.
My name is Mandy Wegner, and I am co-owner of Pink Elephant Cupcakes.
I'm Stephanie Londo, and I'm the other co-owner of Pink Elephant Cupcakes.
Stephanie and I have known each other since we were 4 years old. We grew up in church together, went to the same middle school and high school. We definitely became closer as the years went on, and then when we started this in our early 20s, everybody kind of advised about going into business with your friend, but we just have a different kind of friendship. We're very close. We always consider each other, a sister.
Yeah, I think we've also made it a priority that when we started the business, it was more of, let's give it a whirl. It was something fun to try, and we always said we would not let that get in the way of our friendship.
My favorite part of the process is the very beginning, like the planning, talking about the ideas or maybe getting an order from somebody, and then really as it goes out the door.
Yeah, my favorite part of the process is it's all so fun and it's all important, but when they're in that box and they're all sitting in there and they just look like little jewels, that's my favorite part. Like seeing, especially when you get a good variety of them in there, it's like a box of chocolates. Like, which one do I want to eat first? They're all so good, and I think that's everything that we've done is to that point, and they're going out to be used for whatever they're going to be used for. Our workflow is pretty much the same every day. We come in, we get going, we make the fresh buttercream, we start baking, we get the front stocked. So for people that are coming in, you have a fresh selection of cupcakes every day. Then we work on the orders that we've received. We do sell wholesale to some markets around town. So on those days, those orders are produced. Those are busier days. We have some great employees that work here. We all get along really well. It's a good work environment. There's usually some sort of music blasting back here. So we keep it a really nice, light, happy environment. We just knew we wanted to start the business, and we knew we wanted a name that was not as traditional as some other places. So we knew we had to throw cupcakes in there somewhere, but we wanted a more brand directed name rather than it being just cupcake, central. So we really thought about it. Pinks are both of our favorite colors. It's good for the business. It's good for what we do. And then, our pink cupcake has kind of become our centerpiece. It's what everyone loves the most. And so the Pink Elephant it's its own thing. Like, some people, equate it to that scene in Dumbo. Some people equate it to, cocktail culture, but it's just a happy thing that people really can just say, I got that at Pink Elephant, or I went to Pink Elephant, or it just has like the brand itself was so important to us that people could see a cupcake and equate it to Pink Elephant, and it's worked really well for us.
Being in St. Clair Shores, we have a lot of ties to the area, and I think we both said when we were starting, it'd be nice to be a part of a reason people want to come to St. Clair Shores. So if people are coming from Detroit or Grosse Pointe, we've had customers that will come from Novi or downriver just to get some cupcakes, and that's the only reason they're coming to St. Clair Shores. But they've got to drive through here and see what a nice community that we're living in, and I think that we just, wanted to be part of, a fun factor that St. Clair Shores has.
people come here to buy a cupcake and we can say, oh, you drove 45 minutes, go down the street and have lunch, you know, at Nautical Deli or Waves or somewhere where wouldn't have come here any other, you know, for any other reason. So they're stopping here, but maybe they're spending some money in other parts of town. So, and then it gives exposure to St. Clair Shores. So I think that's really exciting that we can be a destination for people. I never expected it to be that, you know, be the case. So we're really appreciative.
Really, at the end of the day, it comes back to, you know, it's about our friendship. We started this business as best friends. I think we can really be proud of the fact that we've just become closer friends. We work really well together, and it's not about the business so much at the end of the day. It's about, you know, our friendship and sharing our happiness and our joy for what we do with other people.
Yep, cupcakes truly do make people happy, so we're fortunate to have this whole fun thing going for us.